Hello everyone, welcome to the stream today. Let me know if you can hear me clearly and if the audio levels are okay. So today we're going to be playing some Last Epoch. How do you pronounce this game? Epoch. Uh, not a word that I often hear in real life. But let me know in the chat. Is everything sounding okay? Everyone, let me know how it is going. So yeah, I've been a little away for a little bit of time and had a little bit of break in Italy, Cinque Terre. Had a really good time, and now I'm kind of getting back in the swing of things. Lots of new developments that have been happening, and Crossover 24 has gone into its second release candidate, so it's going to be released very, very soon. And be preparing my video for that today, and then I'm just tidying up the kind of stuff that we did last week with FSR 3. So I'm really glad that that video is performing well today, and it's kind of appropriate because the Last Epoch is now out today. It's quite a big game that's come out, and it works pretty well on the Apple Silicon Mac. I had a little test run earlier, but it looks like it's a victim of its own success because it is way too popular to play right now online. I think I might have to play this offline instead of playing this online, so I might have to relaunch this game once this thing times out. So I'm not actually sure if you can play this on Windows at the moment, or maybe it's a limitation of crossover 24. Maybe there's an issue with that, but let me know in the chat what if you can play this game, if you're excited about this game. I'm just going to be testing this out, to be honest. So let's have a look and see if I can get this to play offline instead, because I think that the online servers are going to have issues. So I'm going to relaunch this game through Steam. And of course, we are running the Windows version of this game. There is no Mac version of Last Epoch. Let's play this game offline so that we don't have to kind of deal with the server situation. Because if I look at SteamDB, Last Epoch, I look at this, it's quite popular at the moment. And I was looking at the Discord. I was looking at the Discord server, and I think a lot of people have been having issues. So hi Jay Fisher, and thanks for stopping by. So you tried it. Yeah, I've just heard that the server situation is poor. So whenever these big online games, even though they are online RPGs, they're bottlenecked by authentication, basically. So when you have thousands of people like me hammering the login servers, I mean, the servers probably have capacity, but there's a bottleneck at a certain stage where you can basically too many people trying to log in at the same time. It's something that even very, very big companies haven't managed to fix properly. So yeah. So beacon of light, GTA 5 is now working again on crossover 23.7. That's really good news. I wonder if it's still good for crossover 24. So that's what we're looking at the moment. Crossover 24.0 release candidate 2 was released just a moment ago, just earlier today. And full release is imminent, very, very imminent. So once crossover 24 releases, I'll be making a video about that as well. Probably tomorrow or the day after. And then once that's done, I'm basically going to be doing all of these new tutorials as well. So I'm going to be doing tutorials for tutorials for GTA 5. Oh, X input is working. Okay, let's play offline. Offline version since the servers are overwhelmed. Yeah, okay, let's play the offline version. So let's delete this character. Guys, do you have a suggestion for what character to play? Because I have no idea what I should be playing as a character. I don't really know anything about this game. I know that people tried this on crossover like quite a while ago, but looks like we've got the 5 standard classes. We've got like what is this? Sentinel. So that's basically a warrior paladin. That's a paladin. Yeah, it's a paladin. And then we've got rogue stroke archer stroke pet archer, maybe. This guy's a mage, sorcerer, spellblade, rune master. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of classes here. If you think of them as 3 classes per thing. So this is like a ranger, druid, barbarian, nature type, I guess. And then we've got here acolyte. So this is basically 2 types of necromancer and a warlock class. So these mage, What should I play? Let me know in the chat what you think I should be doing. Playing this on my M3 Max, so let me just tweak the graphics settings as well. So M3 Max, let's change the master quality to like very high and see how that goes. We're only playing at 1080p because I found it's a little bit better for streaming. I'll cap it at 60 FPS as well. I've only tried the rogue and the mage are both fun. Okay, they all look quite cool to be honest. Rogue, blade dancer, falconer, marksman. Played a rogue in Diablo 4, so thinking like Rune Master. This is quite fun. Sorcerer. I don't want to play someone too squishy at the moment. I don't want to play warrior class. This looks quite fun. Beastmaster, shaman, druid. Is this like a spellcasting druid, or is it more of a? It's more of like a. It's a shape-shifting type of druid, so that's quite cool. I think let's do some. I like this idea of necromancer, so we can summon. We can do some summoning. Okay, let's do some. Yeah, should we do necromancer? Necromancer or what we've got? Primalist, maelstrom. Okay, let's do. This looks fun. Let's try this. This guy. I wonder if you can. I wonder if like Diablo, can you select your? So you have one face. There's no customization, which is interesting. Solo character found. Okay. Okay, so that's some kind of difficulty now. I'm going to do that. And let's play. Let's play. Okay.
In the beginning, there was darkness.
So how are you guys all doing today?
Only terror.
Hi, Mac Pro Tips. Thanks for joining us. Have a great stream. We're looking forward to this. Okay. Have you played this game on a Mac? Mac Pro Tips. I'm sure I saw somebody play this game on a Mac, on YouTube somewhere. It's either you or some Mac stuff.
We disagreed, and yet, in her world, there were gods. So, Dave Schmidt, thanks for your videos. I just wanted to get a simple answer. What's the difference between whiskey and crossover? I just bought my new M3 Pro MacBook. I don't understand how it works. So whiskey and crossover are very similar. They're both graphical user interfaces for wine. And they both integrate game porting toolkits, so they both have very similar functionality. The main difference is that crossover is basically the, I would say, corporate sponsor, corporate entity that is behind wine, which is used by both whiskey and crossover. And so paying for crossover is in effect supporting the development of wine, because if people didn't pay for crossover, then wine, which is the underlying technology behind whiskey, just wouldn't work either. So I always encourage people, and that's kind of why I don't cover whiskey, is because whiskey is basically a free version of crossover. And I'm going to skip this, I'm not going to watch this. And basically, that's why I kind of direct people towards crossover. And now that crossover 24 is about to release, there are more differences as well. So there are games which are going to work on crossover which won't work on whiskey in the future. So and even right now, so certain launches are going to be worse. For example, if you want to play Diablo 4, then the crossover version 24 is going to work better. Also, I've confirmed with the developer of whiskey that they're not going to be updating to wine 9.0. So they're stuck on the previous version of wine 8.0, and so whiskey is going to be left behind, whereas crossover is going to be continuing to be developed. And in any case, you know, playing with crossover is going to be better for the future of Mac gaming. So if you can spare the funds, then you should definitely think about supporting crossover, because I think it's a very worthy cause. I know it's an additional cost, but I think it's well worth it. It's well worth it.
So I'm running this on my M3 Max chip, so I don't really know how it will run on the M1. I haven't tested it. I literally just downloaded it and installed it just now. Just tested it just to make sure it works, and then started this live stream. There is a bit of hiccuping. I'm running this on 1080p at very high, so it seems to be running pretty good. It's like it's saying 60 FPS basically. Okay, what's interesting is that yeah, this feels very Diablo-like, I suppose. I wonder what the difference is between this and Diablo game. An axe. Forestry axe. Acolyte scepter. Quest. In the hands of a fallen messenger, you find a letter from the Keeper's Council. It is addressed to you.
Traveler, our Heoborian allies informed us that you will attend the peace talks.
This looks very similar to Diablo. Yeah, you'd not heard of this game until now on Mac Pro Tips. Well, that's quite interesting because it's like huge. If I look at the list, if I look at the player count, it's, you know, one of the big ones of the last few
He wishes to destroy
days.
us and steal Atera's legacy. We can't let that happen.
Okay, so a corpse has given me a quest. Okay, let's do this. So what does this spell do? Q. Rips blood out of target, dealing physical damage to it. An orb of the blood is drawn back to you, restoring 10 health. Okay, so this restores health as well. So I can use Q to drain health. Is that better than my melee attack? Well, I can spam Q, and it's hardly using any of my mana, so that's quite good. Okay, I should be spamming Q because it's a ranged attack as well, so I shouldn't be doing melee attacks as a spellcaster. It's like not as dark as Diablo. It's quite interesting, yeah. Is Crossover 24 already out, only for beta testers? Well, Crossover 24 release candidate. It's basically the version that's going to be released to the public. Just got released for beta testers, so it's basically in the phase of about to be released. And on the basis of that, I've basically completed my Crossover 24 video. Oh, what's W? Is that my summon? Ah, I can summon pets now. So how many can I do? You are limited to 3 skeletons at a time. Okay. Oh, I got 3 skeletons. 1 archer and 2. Okay, that's cool. Do they have a time limit? No, they don't. Okay. Yeah, so Crossover 24 is about to release. That's all I can really say. And, you know, we've been beta testing this. I've done 2 live streams already about Crossover 24. We've done the beta 1, beta 2. Now, this is the release candidate 2. So if I look at my Crossover version, this is, you know, basically Crossover 24.0. It's basically the release version because if there are no substantial bugs between, you know, now and whenever it releases, probably this week, then this is the version that is it. Right. Beacon of Light, playing GTA 5 via Steam installed as a bottle via Crossover 23.7. Yeah, so I heard, I don't really play GTA, so I heard a lot of people say that they had issues. Still haven't had time to like really address those yet, but will do now that Crossover 24 is released. I'm gonna redo all my tutorials on that eventually. Soon. Okay, so my pets are still alive. Okay, got a guy here. I wonder if this is a good game. It's hard to know whether to invest in these games because, like, there's a lot of these action RPGs that keep coming out. It's hard to know whether they're good or not. Got gloves. You know, Path of Exile is a native Apple Silicon Mac game as well. That's always something that you could play instead. And Path of Exile 2 is going to be coming out soon as well. So, hard to... Ooh, I've got a new skill. What's E? I'm going to do my E now. What's this? These are not very visual, these satisfying kind of attacks. So I've got passives. What's my passive? How do I get to my passive? Oh, are these passives? Blessings. Okay, interesting. Let me just turn off the HUD so I can see what I'm doing. Where's the passive button? Does it say? Oh, here we are. Passive information. Gaining passive node points by leveling up and completing quests. Advancing your passive trees will unlock new skills. Okay, cool. So I've got a ability to add a passive. Well, definitely gonna. Let's do this. Increased damage, minion damage, and that's added to. Oh, so I've got these subclasses: Necromancer, Warlock, and Lich. That's cool.
When you arrived,
Let's put my HUD back on. Proving that we're playing this on a Mac.
It was my mistake.
Rail.
I can handle Osprix. I told them to
May I ask
stay
if
back,
then the
to let
24
me
fixed the high
handle it.
usage while you were idling or downloading? That was a bit annoying. I haven't had issues downloading games on 24. I haven't noticed that issue, I'm afraid.
What good are we if we can't?
Graphics are not too bad.
I just met. Are you good? Your name's Grail. I wonder, which
Grail.
of us will take down more Osprix? Come, let me watch you fight.
Okay, let's do it. So I've got another pet guy, Grail. Okay. So I wonder if these maps are procedurally generated. Do-do-do. Okay, let's just see what's going on here. Yeah. Yeesh. Osprix warrior. Wooden shield. Okay, I've got a shield now. That's cool. Yeah, so these games, right? I'm not really sure. There's a lot of competition for ARPGs, and the kind of flavor of them, they come and go really easily. Like I remember playing Lost Ark, right? I'm gonna drink my potion. Okay, that's cool. And that's a kind of more showy Korean ARPG, which I didn't really like that much. It had potential, but it was a bit too. This is a bit more traditional Western ARPG, Diablo-like game, whereas that was more of a questy RPG type game. Okay, Caucasia Lucas asks, am I using capture card? I think you can tweak for better quality. It's a bit yeah, I am using capture card. The thing is about my internet is the thing which is limiting my bitrate. So I'm running a bitrate of 12,000 kilobytes. Sorry, 12 megabit, right? Which is not very fast, right? Because I found that if I try to ooh, specialization. I can have better minions. Wandering spirits. Let's put them into summoning skill. Oh wow, the trees are huge. Let's bump up my minions. So I'll go to ooh, there's some cool. Let's do this. How do I get more? How do I not add? Oh, I can add Unholy Rage. Okay, good. Yeah, so I can't really tweak for better quality, I'm afraid, just because my internet is just limited by the speed of my internet connection. So even though I'm based in London, I live in a very old property which doesn't have access to like high-speed broadband. So I'm actually streaming this through a 5G modem. Later in the year, I'm planning to move, and hopefully we'll get good internet. But for the moment, even if I my maximum broadband, which I have at my house, is basically about
12, 15 megabit anyway. My 5G connection can go higher, but it's just unreliable. Whoa, shit. Where do my skeletons all go? Oh, this guy's quite powerful.
Well done.
Gladius sword.
We're almost there. I'll see you ahead.
I've got more passives here. So what do I do? I can spend it in. I'll just do more damage, I think. So what does this mean? Oh, I'm level 4 already. Okay.
The keepers have proven difficult to track. I instructed they're not guarding the ruins. The keepers.
It seems like a step down from Diablo 4 in terms of like the atmosphere. Like the graphical atmosphere. Like I feel like the gameplay feels okay. Is it locked to 80? Let me see what happens if I unlock the frame rate. I'm limited now. If I unlimit it, I just get worried about the capture card, because what happens is that sometimes it messes with the audio. If I do something like if I go to high res, if I go 4K, it messes with the stream. That's been my experience so far. Let me know in the chat, is the sound good? Do you want the game audio louder? Or my voice audio louder? My voice audio is audio max. So how do I go through here? Oh, I can go through
It'll be as simple
this.
as burning these and burning to ash.
Keeper's camp. So Andrew, hello Andrew. I can see people in chat saying that GTA 5 is now working on crossover, but other people and myself were experiencing problems with game punishing toolkit using the latest launcher update. Yeah, so I'd be curious to see, you know, what is the issue that people are having, because I haven't. I'm sure I'll find out once I test it out myself.
Offered protection.
Bit of a stutter there.
More than protection.
Sounds like their leaders waiting up at the keepers have done well. A group tied closely without even their names. Well, what do they keep? Do they adhere to another god or just her? It's these
Okay, thanks
mysteries that interest the
Caucasian
Ospreys.
Lucas
They're the
for
secrets
confirming
now.
sound levels are good.
Speaking of, I must head there now. Feel free to look around. I'll see you shortly.
Good. Okay. Is this running natively on Mac or through Crossover? This is Crossover version 24. It is a D3D11 game. So you can see from the metal HUD on the top right here. This is a DirectX 11 game. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the keepers. It actually runs really well. I can feel like it's. I'm playing this game offline, and because the servers are currently completely hammered. So according to other people in the chat,
I am Lena,
we can't get online. So we'll play this offline just to see what it's like.
Checking on our sacred artifact. Even now, the Ospreys swarm all of our sacred vaults. I've already asked Grail to check one down in the mountains. Could you do this?
Okay, I'm gonna accept this quest. I wouldn't really trust this person, this stranger,
Sounds like
with a
this is where we
quest.
Yes. Something you need? I don't work for him. I'm his. It means I've fought hard, and Pierrot himself taught me because he made me what I am. The person who's going to end this.
Grail was just telling me of your battle. One of two. They're gone. Balthus and I remain.
We're here for an
Balthus is
alliance.
busy checking. Even now, could you make sure he do
Can't.
this, and our alliance is secure? We'll lend
let's
our
do a bit
aid
more.
to heal Warrior's army.
When the Rockstar Games launcher opens, it automatically prompts with an error. Unless we play with DX3K, then it actually runs. So the launcher launches with DX3K. So does that play okay on DX3K? Because that's, you know, that was the way we used to run that game, like a year or two ago, before Game Porting Toolkit. Now I remember when I tested out Game Porting Toolkit back in the day. It seemed to run okay, but of course launchers change. Launchers are the bane of, you know, Mac gaming existence, because the game can run completely fine, but as soon as the launcher does something weird, then it just craps the bed.
So you know, GTA 5 has always run pretty good on the Mac. It's gotten, you know, substantially better over the years, and with the advent of game porting toolkit D3D Metal, when I used to run it through the command line interface, it ran really well. And something funky has broken the launcher, and you know, the launcher is the kind of thing which shouldn't change it at all, right? Like you might get more content for GTA 5, but it shouldn't cause the it shouldn't be adding features into the launcher. So the launcher is the last thing that should be. Whoa, the last thing that should be changed. Okay, good. I've got more passives. Let's do more damage. And what does this do? Wandering spirits reveals wandering spirits around you for 6 seconds. Spirits wander at random, dealing necrotic damage. So it's like an area effect. It's like a point blank area effect spell. 6 seconds, eh? Now, I feel like this is a competent game. I'm not sure it's fun. It runs very well, but there are occasional hitches like that stutter. But it doesn't feel like it's doing badly at all. Another DLC got announced today. Yeah, on the Apple Gaming Wiki Discord, our moderator was very excited from Soft Gang that the DLC was coming out. Now, personally, I haven't really played much Elden Ring. I played some in the last. I did some streaming a while ago about Elden Ring, and yeah, it seems it runs well on the M3 Max anyway. And I've been trying to get you know, FSR 3 mod working correctly. Oh, I've got a new hatchet. I'm trying to get FSR 3 mod working on Elden Ring, and I thought I had it, but it turns out that wasn't activating it correctly, and it was hard to tell because I was trying to run the game at you know, higher settings, and it was still going at 60 FPS, so it wasn't a very accurate representation of what I was trying to do. So I'm trying to get FSR 3 working on it. So that's a little project that I'm thinking of. The loop, I made a video today about FSR 3 frame generation, and Luke FC's mod. His repository doesn't have anything working for Elden Ring, but there's someone called Pure Dark who does have a working mod for FSR 3 for Elden Ring for Windows, but I haven't been able to get it working because you need to open up Reshade on the Mac, and I can't seem to get Reshade to open using crossover. So if anyone figured that particular conundrum out, then I would really appreciate it, because Pure Dark has a bunch of mods which should work, which Luke FC just doesn't. It would open up a lot more opportunity for FSR 3. Will Last Epoch run on crossover 23.7 or is it 24 beta only? I'm not sure, I haven't tested it, but that 23.7 is basically old news. 23.7 will be out of date in a very short while, because the 24 crossover 24 crossover 24 has been released is in beta for over a month. So basically it's about to be superseded. That's pretty much all I can say. Okay, this is definitely a design flaw if I keep accidentally clicking on the next gate. What am I doing? Okay, this is the new area. Fortress walls. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Elden Ring, I'm afraid, Caucasia Lucas is never going to be an Apple Silicon native game. Firstly, I think it's the wrong kind of game to kind of bring to the Mac. It's like the wrong audience. The Venn diagram of and I know Liza P is done very well as a Mac native game, basically, but it doesn't really fit the stereotypical kind of, you know, the profile of a user, a Mac user who also wants the game too, right? Normally, it's a slightly more kind of casual experience, I'd say. But let's just change our equipment a bit. Forestry axe. Okay, we've got a new hatchet. 2 spell damage. This has no spell damage. Okay. No, I think I'll keep the spell damage. Okay, good. Mariano asks, how do you get live data of the importing toolkit? You mean the FPS counter? That is the FPS counter on the top right hand side here, this part here, that is Metal HUD. So you can find that, if you just type in Metal HUD into YouTube, you'll find one of my tutorial videos or Mr. MacBright's video. Basically covers how to get it. If you watch my Crossover 24 video, which will probably come out tomorrow or the day after, then basically that explains how to get it working. Oh shit. How to get it working with Crossover 24. Oh, okay, I've gone to the back. So it's important to install in Steam Bottle DirectX for modern games. I haven't found that to be necessary for the last few things that I've played, especially GTA 5. However, I will do the GTA 5 tutorial maybe next week. Just experiment and see how it works for me. Hopefully it'll be good for everyone else. If Apple could buy one game developer, who would you choose? That's a good question. I think in the past I would have said something like Bethesda, because I really like they're the current custodians of the Fallout universe. I don't know. Like, what do you think, in Macro Tips? Who's your ideal developer? I think from a Mac gaming perspective, there's a lot of games that people keep asking for. Like Rockstar is the obvious one, but they're a bit edgy compared to what I think what Apple would prefer is if gaming was just this kind of sanitized Apple Arcade. If you look at Apple Arcade games, none of them are like violent or bloody or anything. Right? There's no swearing in any Apple Arcade game, and that's the kind of thing Apple want to put their gaming name behind, right? Even though like Apple produced plenty of content which is not family friendly, like Apple TV, all the Apple TV content and films. But for the gaming side, they have this like they don't seem to be particularly adventurous when it comes to like having a good game. Okay, this is where I died earlier. I think I have to move. I have to keep moving, I think. This health potion. Who's this thing throwing fire? Okay, killed him. Ooh, yellow gloves. The yellow gloves. 8 armor. Don't I have 8 armor already? Increased Critical strike chance. Is that only melee critical chance? Okay, is this good or bad? Okay. They don't need to buy a studio, says Mariano. They make contracts to release an arcade, as they're actually doing right now. Yeah, but they have a strategy when it comes to this. When it comes to this type of thing, they choose, right? And the publisher has quite a big role in what kind of games come out. Like, they're not going to buy Lies of... Well, maybe they will buy Lies of P. Gotta keep remember to summon my skeletons. Keep forgetting. Personally, I'm not that impressed with this game so far. I can see it's like a competent ARPG. I'm not sure it's particularly fun. Like if you're gonna dedicate your life to playing and mastering one ARPG, is it gonna be this one? Is this it? I don't know. I don't really play this genre that much anymore. I have a feeling that I'll probably prefer to go back to Diablo. I've barely played any Diablo 4 as well, so that would be... I like that this has an offline mode. I mean, that's a huge improvement over Diablo. The enemies seem a bit less imaginative than what they could be. They don't have this chunky weightiness like in Diablo. Is when you hit one of those goat people, it's like thunk thunk thunk. But this one is kind of airy, light. Yeah. When will Epic... Well, I'm going to answer this Mac Pro Tips question. Rockstar is too crude. Obviously, Nintendo is a good answer, but it's so out of realm of possibility. Like, the thing is, like, Apple have so much money. Like, if Nintendo was for sale, they could easily buy them. And I can see that there's quite a lot of synergy. They both have, they both produce hits. When it comes to like hardware and software, they kind of know what they're doing. Yeah. So the question is, when will Epic game Fortnite be back? Well, the whole Epic thing was caused by the lawsuit that Tim Sweeney started against Apple. And that was like a crusade against the commission scheme for the App Store, the iOS App Store. But there was no, part of the shenanigans was that Epic had oh god, I'm dying. Was that Epic had basically broken rules of the iOS App Store, and then added the ability to make purchase payments in a patch outside of the App Store, which is against the terms of service. So they had their developer account revoked. However, in order to publish on the Mac, which is an open platform on macOS, they didn't need to remove Fortnite from Mac, at all, right? They just did it to make a point. And so the question of, oh god, I'm not doing well. Yeah, I think I have to run away. The question of when is when is Fortnite coming back is basically they could come back whenever they want. It's got nothing to do with Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the lawsuit. They could have brought it back years ago. They could have never taken it off. It's just kind of crazy that happened. Don't really like this loot because this all looks exactly the same. I mean, this low-level loot you probably won't see that much of. Why do I have a chalice? +2 health regen, +3 health regen. Okay. Can't even tell that it's been swapped out. Ring. 11 dodge rating versus 12. Obviously, that one's better. 13 dodge rating versus an affix shard. What's an affix shard? It's a gem, basically. Do I have anything which can have gems in? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. So Dimitri Rin says, is there any information about Ryusek? No, there is no information about Ryusek, I'm afraid. I don't think that guy's coming back. So I remember reading a lot of these guys who provide these services. You know, they're a bit nuts as well. And like this guy, you know, he's a target as well because you're distributing shaders for Nintendo Switch emulation. You're technically distributing copyrighted Nintendo stuff, right? So it's in a vulnerable position. But you know, it was complaining about the high hostage fees, especially at exactly the time that Super Mario Wonder came out. Basically, his server got hammered with loads of people downloading the shaders for the compiled shaders for Super Mario Wonder, and they were saying something like, I remember something like €250 server bill. I mean, it costs a lot of money to distribute files, right? Even if they're small files, if people just download them willy-nilly, it costs a lot of money. I can understand this, you know, it's not good to have like thousands of people just constantly downloading over and over again. I'm sure 2,500 is quite conservative compared to what it could be if you just let it keep going. Yeah, you don't want to let that kind of thing keep going because it will just cost huge amounts of money. And if there's not recouping, if he's not making money from it, like throwing some ads or something, then it's kind of crazy because it's
Not here. It isn't safe.
you could have almost unlimited, you know, cost, because people could. There's nothing to stop somebody just. Well, they need to rate limit it in some way. Amulet of evasion. Okay, let's go. Let's try that. Ooh, new boots. 5% defense speed. Okay, I got new quest.
Should hold them. First thing, reinforce the howling. So, what do you mean here? More rattle bit. Well, tell
Okay,
you
that
what.
was the story.
Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These beast dogs are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Will you ever play on the basic M3 at 24 gigabytes or the M3 Pro at 32 gigabytes? I'm not buying any more M3 machines, at least not in the near future, because basically the M3 Mac is. I'm kind of done with it. I might buy an M3 Air when it comes out, because I've got an M1 Air and M2 Air. These are quite good baseline measures for what people might buy, because they'll be the most cheap Mac that you can get. So I might try that when it comes. But other than that, I'm not going to buy an M3 Pro for testing. Oh, I should try one of these ones. No, I go straight for blood aura. Yeah, increased damage. Yeah, Fortnite never got banned from Apple, and you know, it's a big question mark about whether Epic Game Store are gonna do you know, create an actual app store, because Apple have like add a lot of very prohibitive rules, costly rules, so that even if you launch your own app store, it'll cost a lot just to run it, according to their rules. Ooh, this is good. Tone. What's a tone for? Does a tone go in that slot? What's this thing? What's a glyph of hope? Oh, transfer materials. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. You need CCO, says Beacon of Light. What is CCO? This performance is pretty good. There's just some stuttering here, but
generally it just feels very playable, even though there's loads of enemies on screen. Okay. Possible to play Last of Us on part 1 using Whiskey? No, I'm afraid not. I think it's the AVX requirement. So AVX is a CPU feature that a lot of modern CPUs make use of, and most games and software don't make AVX a requirement, so it doesn't bother most people. However, AVX, when a game does require it, and unfortunately Rosetta 2, which is what Windows games on Crossover make use of in order to actually play x86 64-bit games on the ARM64 chip, you need to translate it using Rosetta, and AVX is just not a feature that can be emulated. Apparently there are hardware components that are required for AVX to work. So unfortunately that game is probably never going to work on a Mac. Unless they patch out the AVX requirement, which I don't think, well, no, I don't think they're going to do. Why does nothing like that just use BitTorrent? I'm not sure what you mean, Yagoa. Explain yourself. What do you mean by using BitTorrent? Okay. Okay, let's go. Ooh, new gloves. New loot. What is this thing? A relic. Let's drop some of this crap. These new gloves. New gloves. 8 armor plus cat speed. Don't need to do that. My portal yet? Ooh, got a portal. Ooh, town portal. I can sell my crap. Soon there is AV512. Is that a CPU thing? I'm not sure what that is. Why does nothing like that use BitTorrent? Hello, Hanley's Tech Venture. Unfortunately, this is not a native game. This is a game running through Crossover 24. So it's a DirectX 11 game. I can sell my crap here. My good boots here. There needs to be more of a thunk when you change equipment. In Diablo, there's a very satisfying thunk when you move stuff in your inventory. That's quite good. 3 spell damage, 10 mana damage, more cold. But this one is minus mana spell cost. That's
Ill-suited.
Oh, I can't wear that. Yes. I think this is better. Got faster cast speed. Equipment sell. Okay, good here. The shader downloading could be offloaded 99% by uploading while downloading. Oh yeah, go. Yeah, if they just implemented some kind of peer-to-peer sharing, then I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they just hosted it in a different country anonymously. I'm sure it'll be fine as well. I don't really understand the butthurt behind this project. Why is sharing shaders so complicated? I hope somebody developed some kind of, you know, there's all these like zillions of like emulation piracy websites. It would be trivial for them to like have a section just for shaders. Just download the shader that you need. You don't need like it's over-engineered. You don't need a whole system to download shaders for every single game. Just automatically, that just uses up so much bandwidth. If you just like hid it behind a bunch of like dodgy ads,
and monetized it in the same way that those like ROM sites, piracy ROM sites monetize as well, then I'm sure people would be happier with that. Okay. Yeah. If only Apple could buy MiHoYo. Yeah. MiHoYo probably doesn't want to be bought at the moment. I mean, the thing is, like, MiHoYo already released all of their games on Apple devices, so the App Store, right? That already exists as a concept.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check. And
It's just that they don't release it on the Mac for some unknown reason. Oh, this map is huge. It doesn't feel like I'm going places, you know? It's all a bit, like, random.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first
Okay, I have no idea what this... Okay, to be fair, I did skip all the story stuff, but it doesn't feel like a very cohesive world, unlike Diablo. What on earth? Oh. What the hell happened there? Okay. Yeah. Just updated to 23.7 and installed this game. Seems to be running quite well so far on default settings. I think it's running well as well. It's pretty cool that this game is working on crossover 24 and crossover 23.7. However, personally, I'm not particularly thrilled by this game, so I might stop before I hit this 2-hour mark and play something else, because I want to try... I saw Mac Pro Tips play Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, which looks like a fun game to try and seems to work well on the Mac, so I'm keen to try that out. And if I can play this below the 2-hour mark, then I'll probably get my refund, and I'll have other games to try too, so I can test out. You're all seeing that they made Conformant Asahi OpenGL 4.6. That is very exciting news. I'm going to install it on my MacBook Air probably next week once I've completed my backlog, because I took a holiday last week to Italy. It came back, and I'm really behind on stuff. So I have this like M3 emulation video which I've been putting off for a long time, and I really need to get that working. So basically I need to do that first, and then I will do Asahi Linux. Also with Linux is a bit of a blind spot for me. I don't really know what I'm talking about when it comes to Linux. Even very basic stuff like, you know, how do you share files between a Mac and a Linux device? I'm just not a big Linux user, so getting it to work is a bit of a pain for me. Okay, minion. So I'll try and cover that, because as far as I can tell, in terms of like, you know, Asahi Linux is very exciting, especially for the future of gaming, because, you know, the implications of a Proton, and, you know, some of my best performing videos have been about Asahi Linux, even though I'm not really a Linux user. But there's so much potential for Linux on Mac, especially cold bare metal Linux, that I'm definitely going to cover it once I learn a bit more about it. Once I've got time, learn what I'm supposed to be what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a lot of baddies here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't feel more powerful in this game so far. I mean, I'm level 8 now, right? You should tell me when my minions have died. Like, it's not like the most important thing for this the way I've spec'd this character is that I'm supposed to be, you know, supposed to have, you know, my minions up as much as possible, because I'm speccing into the minions. It should tell me, you know, I have a maximum of 3. What's this thing? Oh, my passives, yeah. Oh, I can improve my blood curse. Each spell has got so many options. I mean, that's crazy. How do you even... Let's just pump this up, because I might stop playing this soon. and try something else, because I'm going to be hitting like the hour and a bit mark. Don't want to go over 2 hours because Steam's very generous. Refund policy is great, but I like having the automated refund so that I don't have to deal with any drama. Because I don't really see this game as something I want to play long term. It seems okay. I mean, what do you guys think of this game so far? Is it good, bad? I think it seems okay. Oh, I can't wear this because it's from Mage. Yeah.
Let me ask. We cannot keep the old ways. The council is scared, but nothing will change if we do not change.
Oh, they're different eras. This is a good way to reuse levels. Okay. Assassin's Creed Origin possible on Mac using crossover? Not, unfortunately, no. I haven't seen anyone play that game. Mikkel, total armchair guess. Crowdsourced executable code that's automatically shared code could be fast malware vector. Yeah. What are you talking about there, Mikkel? Talking about sharing code. You talking about sharing shaders? Or are we talking about your reset? Yeah. Super Mario 64 is still a very highly streamed game. I don't really like that game. But I remember playing N64 back in the day. I used to have like I remember when I went to Taiwan and then my cousins had a Super Nintendo, or an Ultra 64 as they call it there, because a Nintendo 64, because and then the game was all in Japanese, so I couldn't really. There was not a lot of text in Super Mario 64, but the other games were all written in Japanese, so I had to kind of understand what it was saying in the game. It was kind of complicated. Anyone found a good M1 ARM64 native N64 emulator? You know what? N64 is something I never emulate on the Mac. I don't really know why, because it should be quite straightforward, right? Yeah. Do you play Path of Exile on Mac? You can play Path of Exile. It is a native ARM game. And what's exciting is that Path of Exile 2 is coming out as well. So I think, you know, if you're going to... I think Path of Exile 2 is meant to be a lot more deep in terms of, you know, what a game is, what an action RPG is, and also a bit more hardcore as well. I don't like the fact that you can't respec in the game, but I guess that adds to the value, I suppose. There should be more hype around Asahi. There is hype around Asahi. I just get this feeling that I'm not sure they have enough manpower to really do what they're supposed to do, right? So like the M1 chip, for example, is like a target, right? They're gonna add all, you know, reverse engineer all of these graphics drivers and hardware features and stuff in like basically a 3-man team from scratch, right? So, you know, they're gonna eventually one day they'll hit that M1 Apple Silicon Mac target, and thankfully the M2 is very, like, architecturally very similar to the M1. Right, but the M3 is apparently substantially different. So now we have what is basically a moving target. So the support that they're trying to get with this tiny team and very limited resources, you know, a team which should be like 300 people, not 3 people, right, is not just trying to hit the M1 Apple Silicon Mac, which, you know, is barely being sold anymore. You can still buy a M1 MacBook Air. But you know, you're not going to be able to buy an M2, well, M2 Airs you can buy in right now. But once the M3 comes out, you won't be able to buy M2. They'll probably still keep selling the M1, and people will be worried about M3 support, and they're not really that close to M3 support. So I don't really know. There's this moving target, and how are you going to get enough support to actually achieve the goals? So, like, let's say you get OpenGL 4.6. Let's say you get early versions early support versions of Vulkan working on the Apple Silicon Mac. You know, if it's only working for M1, M2, then it's good, but it's like not as good as if it's not necessarily what people want or need. It feels like we're always going to be catching up because they're going to release a new Apple are going to release a new M chip every single year. That's just the way that they work. That's the whole point of Apple Silicon is having control over their chip design, marketing, and they're going to have a new version. I mean, you know, last year we had 2 generations of chips being released all at once, and these architectures keep adapting, keep changing for the needs of developers, and it just keeps happening. How are they going to catch up unless they, you know, 10x their team size? Yeah. Okay, I am going to stop playing this game because I think it's mediocre. And let's try a different game, okay? So thank you very much for joining me on this, but let's try a different game now. Let's play some... Okay, let's go here. Let's play some of, what is it? Deep Rock Survivor. What's that? Okay, let's see here. So yeah, it's a pretty big game. 136,000 in game. I think that it might, you know, let's see what Lost Ark is doing. This is more of an MMO type game. I mean, it'll probably be lower than this in terms of numbers, I think, eventually. Okay, play for 90 minutes, so good. Under 2 hours, that's what we want to see. Okay, good. What was it? Deep. Sometimes I can't type into this Steam window, and then you just have to paste it in instead. That helps. Okay, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. So apparently this is another survival type game. Like Vampire Survivors, I suppose. It's a whole genre now. Let's give it a go. One of my DualSense works with this. Okay, let's have a look. So somebody's saying here, flexible. My external SSD, when I try reserving space, is taking a long time on Steam. Basically, when a game is verifying, it's basically doing like a checksum type thing where it's checking the bits of the entire executable file. And if your game is like large, like 70 gigabytes, like Death Stranding, it takes ages to verify because you're limited by the read speed of the SSD, which is very limited, right? So compared to the internal SSD. So yes, it will be slower. Make sure that you have the fastest possible connection. So can I use my controller on this? Because why is my controller not working? Sometimes controllers work better if you, let me see if I've got it on. If you disable Steam input, that often helps. Just disable Steam input, see if that works. So yeah, if you're running from an external drive for the first time, it will take a long time to verify just because of the speeds involved. So if you have a Thunderbolt 4 SSD, that's just going to work way faster than a USB 3 solid state drive. So I don't know how you're connecting up your external drive. Yeah, it all depends on that speed. So Yagoa, my current N64 setup is jank, running a bin in an old app through a terminal alias. What N64 emulator are you using, Yagoa? Is there a good one? Can you use the one in OpenEMU? I don't even know. Okay, I can use my DualSense. I can use my DualSense controller to play the game. That's what it wants as well. Let's have a look. Let's do maximum MSAA. That's no max frame rate. Apply. Ooh, I can actually render scale higher. Oh, I can render 4K down to 1080p. Let's do that. Can I do that? No, it's making the menu run slow. Let's just do 1080p. That's fine. Okay, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Let's play. Okay, I've never played this game, but I think I saw Mac Pro Tips play this game. Okay, let's do the first dude. So, have I got a Command V bug? Let me try Command V. Nope. I don't have a Command V bug. Use a real best Mac gaming experience. It's still GeForce Now with Ethernet connection if the game you want to play is on GeForce Now. Yeah. It has fewer issues, but it's not better necessarily. How do I play this game? Oh, do I not need to like fire? It's automatic. So I can feel there's a bit of. Oh, is there no like action button? Do I have to? Am I supposed to run away from these baddies? Isn't there something? What is the controls for this? Oh, there are no controls. Oh, I just analog stick around and collect gems. Oh, okay. So I need to like choose. Let me see. Okay, the red.
Like a brand new gun now.
Okay. How do I? Okay, let's just do a round and then see. Because I'm still limited to 60 FPS, as Omar says. But let's try and let me play this level first, and then.
You don't see these every day.
This game is not good to play with a chat because I don't need to focus on not getting killed by these baddies and collecting all these gems. Okay, so I need to collect this thing here. I'll level up. Okay. Armor. What do I have to do here?
Just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
Oh. I ain't doing so good. Am I supposed to be digging? Draw out the elite. What does that mean? New weapon.
Core. That recoil though.
Am I supposed to be digging through the rocks? Is that like... Am I meant to be using it for pathing or something? Like, using it to like go to draw around. Ooh, okay, critical damage. Increase level up. Okay. User rule says cool stream, really chill atmosphere and satisfies the need to tinker. Yeah. Well, it's not as like frantic as the time that I did that FSR 3 stream where it took me 4 hours to get FSR 3 frame generation working on Spider-Man Remastered. I had a lot of people tuning in for that one. I had like 200 people in that one. I think people were just really curious about you know, whether I could get it working or not.
and it was quite stressful because I was trying to, I was coming up against all these like technical issues. Today I'm taking it easy. Okay, today I'm just picking a game I know works.
Hello and goodbye.
Bit of
Task complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready.
I
Get
rarely
on it
hit one
before it
piece.
leaves.
what drop pod? I come over and got 30 seconds to get to the drop pod.
I'll take it. This is gonna change everything.
Oh, okay, I've got 30 seconds. Not too far.
Diving deeper. Taking you to
Okay,
stage
easy peasy. Yeah. Yeah, I had this like really big. Oh, I can buy stuff. Yes. Can't buy anything. Yeah, so
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
what do I have to do more? I thought I was going back to a menu.
After this, I'm taking the longest shower. Sick to the core of glittered stink. And then I'm getting so drunk.
Go to the drop pod. Get to the chopper.
Toothbug, open.
I don't have much health. Are these red things health?
Yeah.
Oh, they are. Beats just like playing Vampire Survivors, trying to get chicken. Always trying to get bloody chicken.
Never felt better.
Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
It's quite a good. I think graphically it's quite satisfying. I like this, but I like Vampire Survivors more still. Like I like how you can.
Pod active. Locate
But
the
I
enemy
found
and prep it for landing.
like okay, it's quite interesting the way the enemies are swarming like this.
Slippery shit.
But there's something more dangerous and more engaging about playing Vampire Survivors. Like, you know, like these enemies are already slow. They don't feel dangerous like they do in Vampire Survivors. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to like do something in this area? Yeah, I'm stuck now.
Here, have a bullet in that
Tick,
pipe.
tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. Yeah, so maybe if I want to encourage more user engagement, I should be doing something a bit more experimental, like maybe like trying to get FSR3 frame generation working in Power World. I mean, I tried for ages to do that already, but I ran into all sorts of issues. I'm not sure how interesting the game is to watch as a stream. I mean, it's there's at the moment there's like a distinct lack of danger.
Lock up and get ready.
Because like if I get stuck, I can just dig out in any direction. Have I tried PS3 emulation on the M3 Max? I haven't tried it on the M3 Max. I have tried it on the base M3 and it does work just fine. So you can play Tekken Tag Tournament 2. That's my like go-to game is Tekken games. As you will see when I release my M3 emulation video, which I've been talking about for like a month now. When I did emulation testing on the M1 Ultra, I have a whole video about that. That's fine. You know, M3 Max is going to be better. What's an elite Mactera? Oh, is this thing? How do you kill it? How am I supposed to kill it? Need to keep leveling up. Right. Okay, good. What does green do? Ah! Okay, no, I'm okay, I'm dead.
Tell my mates.
Okay, I kept saying there's a distinct lack of danger, but still managed to kind of snooze my way through that one. Okay, continue. So what happens when you're dead? Okay, no max frame rate. So is that it? There's like a... Did I not unlock anything?
Crystalline Caverns, my favorite.
Complete the dive, upgrade Deep Core GKT to level 12, collect 200 gold. Okay. Upgrades. Ooh, upgrades. I can buy stuff. Oh, okay. XP gain. I think life regen would be one that would help me a lot. But I can't buy that. I don't have enough. Resource. Okay, let's play a bit more.
Crystalline Cavern. I'll try on Hazard 1. Just a classic scout. Don't mess with perfection.
Find and eliminate the dreadnought.
FSR 3 is super interesting, honestly, but I think it's not a thing with online games because of anti-cheat. Yeah, generating frames in a game is... it sounds a lot like cheating, doesn't it? Right. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. I have to, like, go near these enemies. I have to mine the crystals. No. I have to find the green thing. If I find... What does this fat green thing do? Okay, it gives me loads of these things. I level up faster. So what? Okay, re-roll. Oh, okay, now. Fire rate.
Sweet.
I need to have better fire rate for everything. And I can dig and get these gold resources. If I buy more gold, then I can respec faster. I'll level up faster as well. Can level up. So I need bigger cogs for better damage.
We got too much clutter for the supply pod to land.
Ah, okay, so I'm supposed to be going towards the supply beacon, so I haven't been doing that. So there's a supply beacon. So this is the supply beacon. What am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to... dig around it?
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
This'll do.
Okay.
Loot bug eliminated.
Okay, let's try and not get killed this time. But we also need to level up too, so I need to get these gem things. Okay. New weapon.
I wish I could get 2.
Badass. I really hope that FSR 3 mod will work with Sons of the Forest. Yeah. Basically, as long as a game implements, also stand on it once I clear it. Oh, I can get supplies like that. Artifact.
Now this is a rare treat.
Okay, level up. More reload speed. Okay, I'm getting this gameplay loop, but this is better than before because I was too low level.
This one.
And I like that there's different rarities of drops as well, because it kind of pushes you into trying to choose like one specific type of build versus others.
Work harder.
So it's even more of a roguelike. So I need to kill the smasher. Okay, I need to level up as well. So Sons of the Forest, does that work on the Apple Silicon Mac? Yes, it does. But will it work? Link Discord says that the FSR3 mod. So if it has FSR2, then it can be hacked in quite easily. So does Sons of the Forest have FSR2? As long as someone gets it working on Windows, there's a chance it'll work on crossover as well. So hopefully that will work. You know what? I might keep this game. This is like pretty good. Seems like there's a more interesting progression system
than Vampire Survivors. But there's different weapons.
The time is up.
Like in
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Don't mind if I do.
like in Vampire Survivors, it's all about praying that you get the right weapon combinations to evolve correctly.
Diving deeper. Taking you to stage
Less interesting than something with a bit more kind of flavor and depth here. I don't think I can buy anything here. I can buy.
I always waste my money on cosmetics.
Good.
Get to work. That's
So I can't wait for Hollow Knight Silksong to come out. I really want to play it on Mac. Silksong isn't out yet at all, is it? It's still not been released on consoles or PC either, right? Get my hit points. Oh, I thought red was like health, but it's not. I need to like regenerate my health better. Is this like a cooperative game or is this single player?
This one.
Definitely the purple. Okay.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I believe no one has tried to run blue. Oh shit, I just died.
Just
I was reading chat and I died. Well, hopefully I've got some kind of passives which I can use in order to increase my level upgrades. Because I've got some of these things. I need to buy these resources. So I've got a green one already. Increases my XP gain. That might help quite a lot if I need 500 gold to buy anything. I don't have enough gold to do anything. Okay, I'll have to play again.
gonna see some love. Hazard 1, please.
Oh, my character's leveling up too, so he's got level 2, halfway through level 2 scout.
I'm gonna keep it classic.
Find the dreadnought.
Okay.
Eliminate.
So I believe no one has tried to run Blue Protocol on Mac yet. It is not even out in the West, but we can download it to Japanese client and play there. That'll be experimental. What on earth is Blue Protocol? Is that like a Japanese MMO or something? Mobile game? Is it good? Okay, so the aim is to level up as quickly as possible. So I need to actually go and find these gems first, because these seem to be giving me loads of level up ability.
Dial it in.
So I need to collect more gold.
I'm gonna go with this.
Okay, let's keep mining. Okay, it is a single player game. I'm just gonna become a competitive player. I'm like the opposite of competitive. I'm so bad at games.
Ew, never felt better.
Okay, let's try and get this before I die. Ooh, 5% mining speed. Good stuff. One of the most anticipated MMOs since 2019. Why 2019?
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Blue Protocol. What I hate about Japanese RPGs is just like, I find Japan's web sites are just the worst, right? There's just something terrible about them.
Bit crude, but effective.
Like, just trying to sign up for Final Fantasy 14, it's just terrible. Like, the website's awful. Trying to subscribe or get a free trial or anything. And then they've just got some completely batshit ideas about the way that game clients should be built, the interfaces. And you know, like Final Fantasy 14, the fact that the Mac client and the Windows client have different licenses is completely stupid, okay? Especially on the Mac, because you know, if you use that 14 on Mac, the community client, which is based on Crossover, or based on Wine, then you have a choice of using the Windows client or the Mac client. And basically it means that the Windows client, the Windows license, I mean, not the Mac license, is the best one because you can play it on a Mac and you can play it on a Windows. But the Mac license you can only play on Mac. So it's kind of crazy that this happens, that they've just basically designed it like that. Okay, I get it now. So the first level has a boss. The level has limited number of experience, like gems that you can actually mine. So that the whole game is just, I have to run away from this boss now while my weapons do some damage. Let's try and find more of these. Okay, let's move away. Okay, I'm getting the loop a bit better now. It's quite clever, this routing system. Okay, the boss can fly. That means I can push my enemies around. Okay, I'm not doing so good. Let's do some more armor so they don't die so easily. Oh, these guys will explode. Oh my, the aliens go stronger. Come on, die boss, die. Oh, I'm supposed to do this supply thing, aren't I? If I just dig around it. Let's pick up some. No, I need to pick up the loot. Oh dear, I'm running too far away from the drop pod. Get to the chopper. Okay, okay. Oh god, I'm almost dead. Okay, I didn't manage to get one of those.
This one.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about to head out.
It's quite tense.
Taking you to stage 2.
It's because when they announced it, it released in July 2023, but only in Japan. Still about to release here. At least it's the most recent update. Okay.
Now this is a rare treat. Feels much better.
Okay, good. Let's try and win this. Okay, let's try and win this second round.
Get
Okay.
it done, miner.
Then I can call myself a gamer.
Ha! How are they ever gonna make it in this hellhole without me?
I wonder how much Japanese I'd have to figure out in order to get that game to run faster. I mean, the thing is, like, the way that I approach these games is that I try to trying to figure out what is the most popular game, because I find that it's more lucrative for me as a YouTuber to target games which are in high demand, right? And then figure out how to get. That's the puzzle, right? That's the whole point of the YouTube channel, and everything I'm doing is just it's like a puzzle I'm trying to figure out, and I'm trying to help people get games running. And it's not just about what is interesting or what's challenging, but also what's very popular as well. Like, and you know, being the go-to solution for something like Counter-Strike 2, getting that working on a Mac, or Genshin Impact, or Power World, right? These are all high-demand, you know, titles, right? And when you have a game, you know, covering games which are early, right, which are like early access, so to speak, is doesn't demand as much kind of searching. People aren't looking for how to run it because they can't buy it yet. So it's a bit academic, right? Being able to actually play a game early, right? Because at some point, if it's too early, it doesn't. No one's searching for it or trying to figure it out. I get it working on the current Mac. Because if a game is coming out in like a year or something, or half a year, that's enough time for you to like figure out what platform to buy it on. That's gonna work best. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not doing good. I'm not doing good. Oh my god. How do I get more health? Okay, these red things give us more health. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, can I dig my way out of this? Yeah, so it can be a bit counterproductive to try to be a bit early on trying to get games to work. For example, I knew I was able to play the Tekken 8 demo early, and I knew that would be a popular game. And the demo worked great on crossover, but the main game doesn't work. It's kind of a bit pointless getting that game to work. Let me just level up a bit more. Praetorian, what Praetorian? I need more I need more health. New weapon, okay, cold damage. So can I not control where my cryo grenades go? Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's dig this bad boy out. Huh. Oh, the supply pod killed the baddie. Oh, great. Oh, great. I gotta get out of here before dying. How am I gonna get out without dying? Come on, dudes. No! No! I don't have enough health to run through those. Ah! I died! Oh, I killed the boss, but I died. Oh my god. Gotta try Balatro, very addictive. Okay. What is Balatro? Oh, okay. Can I finally afford an upgrade? Okay, so I've got 2 green ones. XP gain. Life regen. That sounds useful. Life regen. I'm going to buy one of those. And then I think what would be helpful is if I had XP gain as well. So to get XP gain, I'm gonna... What else can I do? Critical chance, critical damage now. I don't like this interface. Okay. XP gain. So I've got XP gain and I've got life regen. Let's do mining speed as well. No, I don't have enough money for anything. Okay, good. It's quite addictive, this so far. Balatro, yeah, I gotta try that at some point.
Get it done, Miner. We're all counting on you.
Good. Yeah, I think I'm kind of getting it slowly now. So I've got these persistent upgrades as well.
I rarely go for this one.
So Balatro is a deck building roguelike built around poker. Okay, I'll try that. I used to play a lot of poker at university. I was never particularly good at it, but I did enjoy playing it a lot.
I'm gonna be the best survivor. Just what the doctor ordered.
You probably shouldn't play it if you have responsibilities, yeah. Lost a lot of money playing poker at university.
Yeehaw! This is it.
I wonder what my next stream should be about, because as much as I like doing the chilled stream, I think I'd like to make a video that is a bit more exciting. Make people want to tune in, right? So maybe what I could do is for more FSR 3 stuff. That was popular last time, because I can try to get it working on Hogwarts Legacy, because that is like a game people ask about a lot.
Stand clear. Supply pod inbound.
Stupid.
Holy moly, I'm stuck. Okay.
Bingo.
Is it right for me to keep upgrading like rate of fire? It seems like this character doesn't have good rate of fire. Like it's constantly waiting to reload or something. Yeah, let's do more damage. Supply pod. Oh, XP on the rock. I think this game would be good on a phone. Okay, these gems are good because they're part of the persistent upgrade system, which is nice. So I'm firing in all directions now, which is interesting. So increasing the damage of all weapons seems quite powerful. So what should I be doing? I should be running away or coming closer so I can so it's doing more damage? Or should I be going around trying to find more gem parts? But there doesn't seem to be a time limit on a thing. What I need is more of these gem things.
Objective completed, miner.
Okay, I'm too far away now.
Drop
Oh
pod
god.
before it heads back to orbit.
Sure. Why not?
God, how am I supposed to get back to the drop pod? I've got 15 seconds to get there. Okay, not
Stage
bad.
one
Not
cleared.
bad.
Be sure to spend
Okay,
your
good.
gold and nitro before the next stage.
Deck building games. I mean, my favorite deck building game is Slay the Spire. I do like that game a lot. Increase how fast you can mine rock and stone. Let's increase the reload speed. Okay, let's try and get past this level.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miner.
Up and at 'em. Hogwarts Legacy or Cyberpunk stream would do well. I think, Mac Pro Tips, you are correct. The thing is that the last time I tried to run Hogwarts Legacy, it was going about 2 frames per second. So I need to figure out what the hell is causing that. Maybe I'll try to run this on Crossover 24 again, just so that I can even get FSR 3 working. I think FSR 3 is one of those things that people had a lot of trouble with. I think you in particular had a lot of problems with that, getting that working.
Bingo.
Is it easy to get Hogwarts Legacy FSR 3 frame gen working at the moment? Is it complicated or is it okay? Okay, I'm trying my bestest not to die here. Oh god. Supply beacon. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting there's a supply beacon in every level. So the supply beacon, I'm supposed to excavate it outright. That's the whole point. Then I can activate it by standing next to it, I think. Did I just die again? Oh my god. At least I've got more persistent upgrades now. I think that this will make it a little bit easier.
Okay, upgrades, good. Because pickup radius, damage, reload speed, good. Okay, let's do it again. I'm getting addicted to this. This is ridiculous.
Just a classic scout. Don't mess with perfection.
This is a great game to play on a Mac, I think.
You'll be on your own in there. Make it count.
I never successfully applied the mod to Hogwarts Legacy. Okay, that's interesting. I think it was some Mac stuff who did that, so I got you guys confused. 'Cause I think he made quite a few videos about it. Hogwarts Legacy was a huge game last year, but it just didn't really seem to be... It was very visually impressive. I know the first hour, which is basically all I ever played, was very impressive. Okay, what's a supply pod? So every level has a supply pod, which contains loads of loot. And I need to find it first. So we've got the
Too
gems.
much crap to send in the supply pod.
Okay,
Figure
so...
out the LZ, please.
I see. So the supply beacon gets pinged up after a few minutes.
I feel vitalized.
And then I have to excavate this. Okay, so it gets sent and I have to excavate it out. Rocks. Then it goes blue. Okay, then I can... Then the supply drops.
I'm raring to try
Okay,
this
gain
out.
XP when you take damage. That's a good one. Okay.
I'll take it.
How did Lost Epoch go? Was stuck in class. Deep Rock Survivors is sweet.
Swarm is approaching.
Yeah, it runs really well. Didn't manage to play online, but other than that, it is, you know, as you probably already know, runs great. J Fishin. Classic. Ooh, guns. Okay, let's try
I
one.
want the M1000.
I think what I might do, right, is for the next stream, I might start working on getting the mod to work on The Witcher 3, because that's another popular one, which I feel like it is, would draw a lot of attention, I think. In terms of like strategy for which game to cover, I think that would probably be a good idea. Because, yeah, if I can get it working on the base M1 Air, you know, that game... Oh, Witcher 3 is quite old now, in terms of like total, you know, age of games.
I want it.
Okay, good. We've got the elites drawn out now. Okay, leveling up.
I'll take it.
Noctera. I wonder if there's an easy way to find more gems on this map. There must be like an upgrade which helps you, because that gems thing is really what helps you level up fast. We need more gems and XP. That's the whole map. One more left. Oh, here we are. Missed a chunk. And if I go through the walls as well... Oh, okay, I've killed him.
You've completed, miner.
Okay.
Get to the drop pod before it heads back to orbit.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, okay, I'm not doing good. Right, I need more armor. Ooh, that's good.
I can use this.
If I stay here a bit longer, I can farm a bit more XP.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
Oh, almost died again. Oh my god.
Diving deeper, taking you to stage 2.
Yeah, unfortunately Star Citizen doesn't work. But, okay.
We've got work to do and
Draw out the elite. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go. More kite. What the earth is more kite? Okay, good. I need to find more gems.
Easier than the last time.
Guys, can see the red stuff. This is healing gems. Okay, I need to abandon this for a minute. Let's get these greeners. It'd be cool if this game was co-op. Like when Vampire Survivors released its co-op update, I was pleasantly surprised how good it was. Okay, I need to find it. Okay, supply beacon has arrived.
This one makes me want to be a better warrior.
Oof. Okay, gotta get the supply beacon. Okay, what's good about this is that there's a big beacon that drops and kills all the enemies nearby. But I'm also really low on health as well. The grenade is a good one.
Eyes out, bugs.
I'm supposed to have like health regen. Come on, guys. So I've gone from 24 to 25 HP. Oh god, it's so slow. Ooh, we've got some gems here.
Look, I found.
Prepare to fight for your life.
Swarm
Big
incoming,
swarm
not
is
good.
approaching.
Oh, this is the Morkite. I'm not gonna survive here. Oh god, I took so much damage. I'm not gonna live. I need way more health than this. Oh god, I haven't even gone to the drop pod yet. Oh yeah, there's the... Oh, look at this.
Feels
I
rare.
need more
Feels
healing.
right. Not
Let's
him.
increase my move speed. Oh, so you level up on... You heal one level up as well, that's cool. So I'm on 31 health at the moment, I leveled up.
I want it.
I haven't healed. If I have my move speed up, it's all about just moving faster than the boss, right? So if I've cleared all of the rocks out the way, see here, just moving faster. Level up.
That's what
Okay,
I
let's do
needed.
this. Yeah, Helldivers, just DRM. Just want to prevent cheaters from messing up the game for other people. Which is a shame, really, because as I understand it, it's a cooperative game, right? So, I mean, what difference does it make?
Kill. Now it's my favorite color. I'll take it.
What difference does it make if you cheat all on the game anyway? You're just ruining your own fun, really. Okay, so I'm just trying to survive here. Just running in a circle.
Be happy you can see
The aliens go stronger.
But I advise that you move, miner.
Okay, so I can't just keep running circles around them. They get stronger, and I have to adjust my strategy a bit. I want to mine this like red gem to get some help. That is health, right? I'm not really sure.
The bugs aren't
Oh,
appreciating
God.
your presence, miner. Get the lead out.
No, I'm stuck.
That's the one.
Oh, finally dead. But that's just one.
Finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Oh god, can I get there without dying? Oh my god.
Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
Yeah, Helldivers would run fairly decent if their DRM wasn't an issue. This is like the whole
I'll have to do without.
reroll.
What else? This one looks best. I'm clocking it to 11.
That's the whole story of Apple Silicon Mac gaming. It is,
Clear. Get to it.
if there wasn't that thing, then if there wasn't this tiny inconvenience, then, you know, it could easily take advantage of the Apple Silicon hardware. Okay, I'm on really low health. Do the red gems actually heal you, or do they do nothing? Or does the color of the gems not actually determine anything? I'm trying to mine this green thing. Yeah. Oh god.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Oh my god. I'm getting killed by red lobster things. I have so little health. I'm a bit spoiled by like Vampire Survivors, where there's like a chicken under every carrot. Oh, exploded and died. Area effect. New artifact unlocked. Cool beans. Upgrades. XP upgrade, pickup radius. Let's increase our life regen. I don't have enough gold for that. I need another 500. Okay, let's try it. Let's play one more.
Crystalline cavern hazard 1, please. Just a classic
Okay, let's do this again.
Don't mess with
I wonder if Cody was looking more into DRM related stuff.
Thing, destroy it.
I'm sure that they're doing the best that they can. As a relatively small company, you know, I think Code Weavers is about 70 people. I don't think they turn over that much either. I don't think that there are that many crossover users, like overall. But yeah, I don't think there's much of a pull compared to like Valve, who can actually, you know,
red sugar.
quite convincingly tell companies to, you know, give exceptions to anti-cheat for their game. Like in Apex Legends, we want you to make the anti-cheat work for SteamOS, for Linux, on the Steam Deck. We want this exception granted, right? But Crossover aren't the platform holder of Macs, right? So if Apple told them, then maybe they might listen, they might not, right? But Crossover, Code Weavers have got zero chance of making that work. I mean, yeah, if Apple just swung their influence around properly, there's a lot that they could get working correctly. But when it comes to anti-cheat,
Big scanner detected. Lock up and get ready. Pod inbound.
Yes, please.
I think the main thing is that I haven't really talked about much in the videos, is that when it comes to the macOS platform, and it comes to like mobile games as well, it's you know, the Mac is kind of a vector for cheating, I suppose, because you have the ability to play mobile apps natively on the desktop, but you also could easily
use internal Mac software to cheat. You know, like macros, mouse keyboard support. Like, makes it really hard. Makes it really uncompelling to like to you know, to put together an anti-cheat exception, because the Mac is naturally making it easier to cheat on than you know, an iOS, like an iPhone, because it's a less lockdown platform. Yeah. Okay, so I need to draw out the elite. So the elite comes. I just need to keep leveling up.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
Wow, level up, yo.
This one.
So I'm understanding this game a bit more. So you don't want to waste too much time fighting this boss, right? Okay, it's not good. I'm stuck.
Let's get them in.
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that was not a good idea. Trying to. That was terrible. Okay, that was a terrible idea.
Bastards got
Okay.
me.
That was terrible. Oh my god. Nitro scan, eh? Upgrades. Ooh. Life regen. Okay, I can afford that now. But hopefully,
It's gonna be hazard.
if I don't
Just a
make
classic
terrible
scout.
decisions,
Don't
trying to
mess
like.
Find and eliminate the dreadnought. Remember, you're on your own this time. There's no one to carry your body back to the drop pod if you
This is
fail.
very addictive, actually. This is reminds me of playing Vampire Survivors when it first came out. There's a loop here, psychological loop, which is working on me.
Don't mind if I do.
As your Deep Rock doctor, I recommend that you take your health more seriously. Yeah, I really need to conserve health, because this is like temptation to try and run around these aliens and try to dig your way out of situations. What does this red thing do?
Yes.
Yeah, it does increase health.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's get the Okay, so I'm excavating an area for the supply pod to land, so I need to destroy the rocks in order to do that, so I get that now. Okay, so now so I don't have to stick around. Oh no, I do have to stick around for the pod to drop. Okay, it's an interesting mechanic here, because it means that squishes all the baddies.
Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
I don't know what nitro is.
I want those
I like the
icy
grenade
grenades.
weapon. Okay, so need to escape here and find some more of those juicy gems. Okay, that's good.
Feeling much better now.
So what's a nitro? What does nitro do? Okay, I need to get through to another place. Yeah, this game is fun. I'm liking this. I think I will keep this, and I will not keep the other game.
Give it to me.
Okay, just hoovering up some XP. Need to find more of those gem things. I like how there's a mini-map which, with the fog of wars, it tells you where you've been before. I find Vampire Survivors very confusing because every part of that level looks identical. You're not supposed to go back.
I'll take this one.
Let's try it. Keep going. Let's try and not make the same mistake as last time. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. You see? Fine. So you got the flower. See, I'm fine. Picking up flowers. Taking through. Yeah, just trying to get away from this one. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. We are alive. We are alive and fine.
This is growing out of hand. Get it done, Miner.
So, okay. I miss the days when OSs came with a single game installed on it. Apple used to have a weird 3D chess. Apple still has a weird chess game on a Mac. I'm sure it does. Because whenever I press the home button by accident and the game thing comes up, chess is like the first one on the launchpad. Ah.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around.
Okay, let's get to the drop pod.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, Miner. Diving deeper, taking you to stage 2.
Windows Pinball, like a weird game. What's a weird chess?
You don't see these every day. This one looks best. Give me that.
Okay, got a lot of upgrades there. Windows Pinball, I'm sure I remember reading that there's some kind of like open source implementation or something like that. There's like a thing where you can download Space Cadet Pinball, which I used to play the crap out of. Remember, because it came with what is it? Some kind of Microsoft multimedia package thing called Microsoft Life or something like that. And it came with Space Cadet Pinball. I used to love that. And then I'm sure that somebody made a version, like an exe, you could just download it. What's this mushroom things? NL pearls.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Okay. Keep dying from those big area effect bosses.
Clear.
Level up.
This one.
I think the only thing I'm dying from is these big area effect attacks, which keep catching me off guard because I can't recognize which is the thing which is actually damaging.
Feeling much better now.
Ah, these are healing gems. Yeah, those red ones are. But not the small red ones. It's only these big fat red ones which are healing gems. Get out of this area.
Big swarm detected. Bug up and get ready.
These big ones. This is the healing gem. Am I right? Yeah, 15 health. My cryo grenades doing a good job mopping these guys up. Okay, more gold. More gold. You play Space Cadet Pinball in elementary school all the time. Yeah. Formative years. I mean, waiting for my dad to finish work. All we had was like work computers. So I was sitting in my dad's office, trying to like, trying to like, wait for him to finish in the middle of the night. Getting on one of those office computers in his office, playing the only game that was on it, which was Space Cadet Pinball. Yeah, I used to have a lot of memories like that. Okay, this Mactera thing is like deadly. But now, this time, I've got way more health than normal. Like last time I had like nothing. And I need to figure out how to survive. It is a survivor game after all. I need to survive as long as possible.
That hit the spot.
I shouldn't have eaten those red things, because I should have saved them up for, like, they're saving up a chicken in Gauntlet or this game. Oh, the swarms are so big. No! No! Oh, God. Okay, what's good is that I can, if I stay here, okay, no, they fly over. I can run around these baddies. It needs to go stronger, that's not good.
The bugs are all over you.
Run away. Ah! Okay, good, leveled up. Okay, what can I do? Let's get my HP. Because I can't really attack the boss, right? My weapons automatically throw stuff.
For crap's sake, move it! They're everywhere.
Oh, okay, I haven't got the drop pod. Keep forgetting to do this. Because this will kill the boss, won't it? Oh, God. No. Okay, I was really relying on... Okay, I can do this.
For crap's sake, move it! They're everywhere.
Okay, if I can survive this for a few more seconds. Yeah!
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will.
Oh, I leveled up so much. Okay, I do not have time to get the loot from the drop pod. I have to survive a few more seconds. I've got 30 health. Ooh! No! Oh, I've got 3 health. Oh my God.
Onwards to stage 3.
I hope I have enough. I hope I have enough. I need to heal 50%.
It screwed up this. Why do they sell blood at this shop?
Okay, let's increase the movement speed
Yesterday.
and reload speed. Okay, God. Okay, it's the furthest I've got in the game so far.
Fulfill
Okay.
your objectives. Let's get out of here.
It's like they don't even give you this mine at any time to like heal up or to have a rest or something.
Damn, I forgot my lunch.
It's just to work you to the bone until you die. Okay, good. Let's keep getting these gems. It is not enough to defeat the boss with some health. I need to also have enough health to survive getting to the drop pod as well. Okay, I managed to re-heal myself here, which is good. The weird chess game is called Big Bang Chess. Pretty sure it came installed with macOS Leopard. I have never heard of that. I've never seen it on macOS Leopard either. I have experimented. I have. Leopard is 10.4, right? Where's that tiger?
We can't send in supplies
10.5?
until we clear out the landing
Leopard.
zone.
Snow leopard. 10.6.
macOS 10.6. Can't remember now. I used to have an installer with all of the versions of macOS on them, all the Intel versions, so that I could repair people's computers and reset them. And because it used to be a pain. I remember like back in the day. Wow, God.
Didn't see that coming, sucker!
Oof.
This will help me work harder.
Swarm detected. Get ready.
Oh,
They'll
not
be
doing
with you
good.
shortly.
I remember back in the day, I used to have to do a lot of installer stuff. Okay, I need to be far away from those baddies when they explode. Okay, I'm not doing well. This is not good. Okay, I've come back to an area where I know there are no gems. I really need red gems. And I've come back to a place where there are no red gems at all. Okay. Ah, no, this is not good. Oh, no. Oh, God damn.
Lock up and get ready.
Okay. We need a world record Deep Rock Survivors run on Mac. Well, new artifact unlocked. Okay. Great. I think I could get an upgrade of armor. Yeah, that's quite good. Reload speed, damage. These upgrades are quite I won't say deep, but they just have a persistent progression system, which is quite satisfying, I think. Seems like there's like a lot to play on this game. It's an early access game. Okay, very interesting. Yeah, let me have a look at the link. Big Bang Chess. I've never heard of Big Bang Chess. I mean, it just seems like I know on Mac, right? There's you have what do you have got? We've got chess. We've got regular chess here, which is I remember I used to play like used to play Chessmaster 3000. That's what my brother and I used to play a lot. Let me see what's going on.
Pawn c7 to c5.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm not the actual world
Pawn
record
a7
holder.
to a6.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for joining me on the stream today. It's been an interesting one. I will do a more interesting stream. We'll actually do some Mac troubleshooting stuff. So let's do next time. Let's do Witcher 3. Let's do FSR 3 frame generation on Witcher 3. Let's do something like let's try and get FSR 3 working on as many games as possible. So I've already got 3 under the belt: Cyberpunk, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Let's do Hogwarts and Witcher 3. Those are probably the 2 big ones, right? And try and get it working. Anyway, thank you for joining this stream, and I hope that more, that we'll have a productive. I'll do my crossover video soon, and after I've finished that, then I'm going to be moving on to the next things. Witcher 3, Hogwarts Legacy. If anyone has any like suggestions for other games to get FSR 3 frame generation working on the Mac, let me know in the comments. Okay, great. See you later.